Hello, hello! It's Speak Now 1, Lesson 19, Part A. Where's the mall? Dá para ouvir o avião? Um dia a gente chega num estúdio blindado, sem som, sem ruído, sem gato passando e miando. Miau! A gente chega lá. Where's the mall? Mall, shopping center. Where's the shopping center? Por favor, brasileiros, não falem where's the shopping? Shopping é fazer compras. Where's the mall? Onde é o shopping center? Where's the shopping center? Onde é o shopping center? A gente fala shopping para falar shopping center, né? Mas cuidado, not in English. Asking about locations and describing locations. We have many here. Look in the beginning here in exercise A, 1 part A, we have different places we can have in a city or town. How often do you go to these places in your town or city? Mark, fairly often or not very often? Até que com alguma frequência. Não, quase nunca. A bank. Do you go to a bank? How often do you go to a bank? Bank, Santander, Itaú, Bradesco, Citibank. Well, I don't usually go to a bank. A mall, a shopping center. A drugstore. How often do you go to a drugstore? A drugstore can also be called a chemist. A chemist, chemists, farmácia, right? I go to a chemist or to a drugstore once a month or every other month. A library. A library is a place where you can go and read books. I don't usually go to a library, unfortunately. A hair salon. I never go to a hair salon, but a hair salon é salão de cabeleireiro. Post office. I hardly ever go to a post office to send a letter or to send books, these things, not common. A movie theater. I'd love to go more often to a movie theater. I don't go often. Eu gostaria de ir com muito mais frequência, but I don't usually go to a movie theater. A department store. What is a department store? Department store is a place where there are many different items. É uma loja de departamentos, tem vários departamentos, móveis, TVs. Fast shop podia ser uma department store. Então tem parte para roupas, tem parte de, sei lá, acessórios e tudo mais. Ok? Riachuelo, C&A, these are department stores. How often do you go to these places? Tell your partner where you do these activities. Então aqui agora a gente vai falar das atividades e aí a gente vai pensar onde que a gente faz. For example, where do you go to shop for clothes? I usually go to the mall. I sometimes go to a department store. Where do you go to send a letter? I go to a post office. Where do you go to read a book? I go to the internet. Well, you could go to a library. Where do you go to buy aspirin? I go to a drugstore. Where do you go to ask to get some money? I go to my sister. Hey, can I borrow some money? 10 reais. I can go to a bank to cash some money. Where do you go to make your hair? To cut your hair? To have a haircut? I go to a hair salon. Where do you go to watch a film? I go to the living room. Because I'm not going to movie theaters because of the pandemics. Where do you go to shop for clothes? I go to a clothes shop. I go to the mall. I go to a department store. Where do you go to study? I usually go to my room or to the living room to study, and I study on the internet. But some people can go to the library to study. Where do you go to see movies? I go to the living room because in the living room I can watch TV. I can also go to a movie theater and to see films or movies. Where do you go to hang out with friends? Hang out is encontrar os amigos. I usually go to the mall or I go to a friend's house. I don't go to the mall because of the pandemics, but without the pandemics, I visit friends or I go to the mall. These are some options. Then we have the conversation. Look at these two girls. They're talking about something. Where are they? Look, there are more people. It looks like a school or university. And then this girl is in the hair salon. She is having her hair cut by this guy, the hairstylist. Well, they're talking about different places. Let's see. It's about Keiko and Anna. This is Keiko, this is Anna. Oh, what is this? This is a postcard. Você não sabe o que é um postcard, é um cartão postal. Você não sabe o que é um cartão postal. Ninguém mais sabe. Antigamente as pessoas mandavam cartas uns para os outros. E aí as pessoas também mandavam postcards. O que eram postcards? Eram cartões que tinham uma foto de um lado e tinha um espacinho pequeno para escrever uma mensaginha do outro lado, escrever o endereço, botar um selo e mandar pelo correio. E as pessoas não punham dentro de envelope, mandavam desse jeito mesmo. Era bem legal, só que você não podia ficar falando coisas muito pessoais, né? Senão todo mundo ia ler. Ou então, lembra que eu estava com aquele problema de saúde, né? Melhor não falar dessas coisas num postcard. But we have two questions in this listening. Where is the post office and what's on University Avenue? Where is the post office? Onde fica os correios? Onde ficam os correios? And what's on University Avenue? Na Avenida da Universidade, o que tem lá? So pay attention because they're going to talk about that. I'm going to play.
Lesson 19. Where's the mall? Page 46. Conversation. A. Listen. Where is the post office? What's on University Avenue?
I want to send these postcards. Where's the nearest post office? Do you know?
There's one on King Street. It's across from the park.
And is there an ATM around here? I need some cash.
Sure. There's one next to the post office.
Okay, thanks. And I also need to go to a hair salon. Where do you usually go?
I go to Freddy's on University Avenue. Tim does my hair. He's fabulous.
So, where's the post office? Because Keiko wants to send postcards. Where's the nearest post office? Near, perto. Nearest ou mais perto? Onde são os correios mais próximos? Do you know? There's one on. Nem vou falar, você que tem que dizer. And where is it? It's across from the park. É do outro lado do parque. Do outro lado do parque, como dizem em mineirês. And Well, then the other question is, what is there on University Avenue? There's a hair salon, right? Because she asks, Keiko asks, I also need to go to a hair salon. I go to Freddy's on University Avenue. So there's a hair salon, okay? This is it. But after practicing the conversation, we're going to have part C. Write the changes you hear above the bold words. Bold words são as palavras em negrito. So there are 3 changes. 1, 2, 3. Nesse áudio aqui. Eu não vou tocar agora, quer dizer, eu vou tocar no fim do vídeo, ok? And then in the lesson, in the live lesson, I'm going to play again and we are going to practice the new conversation. So pay attention because I'm going to play number 7 and you try to make the changes in the dialogue. All right? See you in the live lesson. Bye-bye.
Page 46. Conversation. C. Listen. Write the changes you hear above the bold words. Practice the new conversation.
I want to mail these letters. Where's the nearest post office? Do you know?
There's one on King Street. It's next to the library.
And is there an ATM around here? I need some cash.
Sure. There's one next to the post office.
Okay, thanks. And I also need to go to a hair salon. Where do you usually go?
I go to Freddy's in the mall. Tim does my hair. He's fabulous.